Welcome back. So today I am here with one more problem on array data structure. And it's a very popular problem, which is also very easy. So the problem statement is contains duplicate. So I'll quickly show you the problem on the LeetCode. So this is the problem which is contains duplicate. The problem statement says given an integer array nums, return true if any value appears at least twice in the array. Okay, at least twice means it should, minimum number of times it should be at least twice, right? Um, and return false if every element is distinct. So 1, 2, 3, 1, uh, it's an input and then output is true. Why? Because 1, 1, these are two, duplicates. Similarly, 1, 2, 3, 4, if you see they all are unique. And then over here also returns true. So yeah, that's pretty much the problem is. Um, so we just need to, remember that if any value appears at least twice, we need to return true. It's a very simple problem, right? So the moment whenever we say at least twice, we should get a trigger somewhere that we need to have a data structure to store unique elements, right? So if we are able to store unique elements into a data structure, and then every time we get an element from array, we check that data structure if the element exists in that unique data structure. Uh, it simply means that we are trying to attempt to add and check for duplicates, right? So yeah, that's pretty much all. I think it's very simple and very plain problem to write it. So let me write the solution here. So let me say, okay, contains duplicate. So of copying the uh, description here. All right. So you see here, this is pretty much in terms of your input output. Now I'll write my main method, and then there will be input, uh, logic, output. So when it comes to input, okay, let me copy this input from here. So let's say this is my array. So I call this array as int nums is equals to this is my array. All right. I'll write my logic here. But before this, I just try to output what I'm expecting. So let's say I want output contains duplicate, comma, plus. I need to, result, and this result will be a Boolean variable. So Boolean result is equal to. So let's say my contains duplicate is a method which takes this nums array and returns us, the result which is Boolean. So I'll quickly create this particular method, not taking too much time. This is my method which is taking nums array. Uh, so as I already said, we need to return true or false basis if the array contains at least two elements to which are duplicate. Okay, so I'm creating this set first because this set is responsible to store all unique elements, and then quickly I will just iterate onto the array int nums, and then this will be fairly simple. What I'm trying to understand to do here is um, before I add any element into the array, I'll quickly check if my set contains already the num. I just say yes, return true. That means duplicate found. And if not, then I will add element to the set. And that's pretty much all, right? And if this comes out of this loop, it will always return false. So yeah. mm, so let me format the code. Uh, so now if I run this, so you see here duplicate false because I just used this input. Let me take this input and I just paste it here and then run this. It should be true. I should take this and replace this and run this. It's true. So I think it's pretty very simple problem. Now talking about the time complexity and space complexity, because we are kind of iterating on in this particular array n times. So it would be O of n, and then space complexity because we have used a hash set here. So it also will be O of n. Yeah, so that's all for this particular problem. Contains duplicate using in hash set, storing unique elements, and then checking if it already there or not in the set. Okay, so now we have this contains duplicate solution available. We'll try to run this solution on LeetCode and see how it runs. So I just copy paste my solution here because we put in hash set. So I'll just copy this import also. So C, and then I run this solution. So this solution is accepted. I submit it. Yeah, so this particular solution is passed for all the tests which are there in the LeetCode. Thank you very much. I see you in the next video.